Last year, 2024, in December, I made the decision not to wear wigs until I learn how to take care of my own natural hair. And of course, I was at a point where I was getting tired of wearing wigs every flipping day. There comes a point where you get tired of the fact that you cannot leave the house without wearing a wig. That used to be my life last year and the years before that. Or even if I left the house with my hair, I was rarely ever comfortable with my hair. So from that moment forward, I decided to take initiative in terms of learning as much as possible about my hair. So I was gonna watch as many videos as I could. I was gonna go to as many at place read as many articles, go to as many subreddits as possible I found until I knew and understood how to take care of my hair. One of the most fundamental things was moisturizing and oiling my hair every single week. Those days I was still washing my hair once a month. And this small addition caused a huge shift in the health of my hair. It became less fragile and just more fun to work with. And okay, the second thing that worked wonders was when I began washing my hair more regularly. So, once a week, or once every 10 days, or once every 2 weeks. Like, I wouldn't let it go to a month because I've seen people saying a clean scalp leads to clean hair. And I had to try this for myself, because especially I was struggling with dandruff. And I realized when I wash it every week, the dandruff basically vanishes. So I noticed the dandruff, not, okay, let me clarify. The dandruff starts to come about around the 6th or 7th day. So basically, in my particular case, washing my hair once a week is the most ideal to ensure a clean scalp. What you will not believe is that I'd learned so a lot of things within 6 months. I thought it would take me like a year, but 6 months were enough. The sixth month mark, because I had already learned so much, I decided that this would be my opportunity to explore as many hairstyles as possible. Because up until this point, I'd held this anxiety that, straight hair has more variety in hairstyles, that they can do so much. But I was willing to challenge myself. Is this notion true? I can only know that if I explore all these different hairstyles that work for my hair. So I need to find creators who style their type 4 hair, their type 5 hair in interesting ways, and that will help me know which styles work for me, because I gotta try it on my hair, because not every style that a girl with type 4 hair, type 5 hair does will necessarily work for you. That's another dimension to it, because I was watching a lot of African American creators, and some of their hairstyles or some of the techniques they were doing on their hair were not working for me. But I could have given up at that point. I chose not to, because I was like, just because my hair might be more coily, or I don't know if the coils are tighter, why some of these things they're doing are not working for me. But it's my job to find that out. Okay, so I tried just a variety of hairstyles. I think I'm gonna put some of them over here. And do you know what happened? Is that I began finding it so much fun to do hairstyles. And do you know, I could not believe it, because living with this hair for years, I always used to avoid even touching it. Like, that is how toxic my relationship with my hair was, such that I just felt like it was this chore, this thing oh my God. So after finding out all these amazing hairstyles, I couldn't believe that I had been living such a limited experience for all this time. And I'm like, oh my God. Now what happened next is that I couldn't keep my hands off my hair. every 2 to 3 days I wanted to try a new hairstyle. Every like I was always like wanting to see what my hair could do. Like I was having so much fun. I'm still having so much fun. Like now, even I put these twists. I put these twists in. I think yesterday because I wanted to try stopping to touch my hair. That doesn't work very well because the thing is I enjoy styling my hair so much at this point. Even sometimes like when I'm stressed about something, I just start styling my hair. Like it's become a a a, a, a ritual of healing. It's become a ritual of stress relief. I can't believe this because there was a time my hair stressed me out, and now it's a source of peace, a source of relief, a source of healing. I don't like it's awesome. Like I'm so happy. If I've like this past year, I've reached a point where I can find healing and enjoyment and pleasure out of my hair that I can't even keep my hands off it. Okay. Now that's something else. Like I need to try to not touch it all the time. But anyway, if you are watching this right now, this is a chance for you to give your hair a chance. If you have type 4 hair, type 5 hair, I don't care how coily your hair is, I don't care how tight the coils are, I don't care how short it is. By the way, short hair matters. When I started, I had short hair, and I sat down and asked myself, who said long hair is prettier than short hair? And even if someone said it and made it a standard, why should I follow a standard I didn't create? So, in fact, one of my missions was to enjoy my short hair. I told myself there are many hairstyles that you can do on short hair that you can't do on long hair. It won't look the same. So, how about I find nice hairstyles to do on short hair? What if I do that? Okay, because primarily here my objective was learning to appreciate and enjoy my hair. And no one was going to stop me from doing that. Not even people who prefer long hair. I don't care about that. So even if you have short hair, how about finding out hairstyles you can do on your beautiful short hair? Because trust me, there are things you can do with short hair you cannot do with long hair. Start now. Just start learning as much as possible about type 4 hair, type 5 hair, and just hair in general. Just try, give it a shot. Do you know how liberated I feel that I can now walk with my own hair and not have to wear wigs? I've worn wigs, I think this year, less than 10 times. I've not worn them that much. And I have a lot of wigs. They're still in there. I have lots of wigs, but I'm no longer, my mind is no longer enslaved to them. I no longer feel that I have to wear them. So you see, I've enjoyed myself and my hair this year. When I walk out, I can feel the breeze on my scalp. That is one of the most beautiful feelings. It's not talked about enough. Feeling the breeze, feeling the wind in your scalp. Even sometimes when the sun is not like, even when the sun is hot, like, I don't know, sometimes that feeling of the sun on my scalp to me is like heavenly. You need to give it a chance. If you haven't, you need to take care of your hair and just see the beauty that stems from that practice. You cannot continue living without experiencing this. You have to. Huh?